Hey, is everything all right? I couldn't help but overhearing.
It's okay, I'll think of something.
You said Synthetic Insights would buy me. You said it was an easy sale.
I assumed they would want an AI tech. Hello, can I help you with something?
Yeah, I was overhearing everything and what's going on?
Have you made this quarian your slave?
We prefer the term indentured servants.
Uh-huh.
Before you do anything hasty, know that this quarian signed the agreement voluntarily, and her servitude contract is completely legal on Ilium. If you actually want to help the quarian, convince the Synthetic Insights representative to purchase her contract.
Why won't they buy her contract? That sounds weird to say. I really dislike saying this, but what's the problem?
If slavery's legal, then why are you trying to sell the quarian?
I don't keep service contracts myself. I'm a contract broker. I assumed Synthetic Insights would jump at the chance for a skilled AI tech, but they won't even make me an offer.
Can you tell me why you signed up for this, or?
Why did this quarian sign herself into slavery?
I tried to play the stock market. I'm good with numbers, and I thought I had a way to make unlimited money. I lost everything. Then I got a credit line and lost that. Then I took out an illegal loan. You get the picture.
Yeah, I'm starting to get
As part of our
it.
agreement, I paid off her debts. 5 years from now, she'll have a fresh start and excellent work references.
Okay. Yeah, it's still weird. Listen, I'm gonna go try to help. Because this seems like a sticky situation all the way around, and I can't see somebody being in this position and not getting the help that they need, so...
I'll talk to the Synthetic Insights rep and see what I can do.
Really? Thank
Yeah.
you. I'd appreciate that.
Alright, where is this Synthetic Insights rep? Are they here? They've gotta be here.
So then
I think it's you.
Can I help you with something?
Yeah, the... Sorry over there, so I feel really weird about all of this, but there's a quarian who's looking for work.
I know a slaver who'd like to sell you the service contract for a quarian programmer.
Synthetic Insights has no interest in purchasing slave labor. We're under enough scrutiny from the Citadel without engaging in practices the Council disapproves of. To be frank, we're hardly hiring anyone. The Geth attack on the Citadel didn't engender much love for artificial intelligence.
I can imagine. Listen, though, I have a way to make this good for business for everybody.
It sounds like Synthetic Insights is worried about its reputation. Hiring this quarian would help.
Buying a slave helps our reputation. How exactly do you figure?
Purchase the contract minus the fee for early emancipation, then free the quarian and garnish wages for reimbursement.
Interesting. We look good for hiring a quarian, and we can say that we freed slaves out of the goodness of our hearts.
Exactly.
All right, I'll run up a contract. The board might wet its pants, but we could use the good publicity. This quarian had better be good, though.
And the quarian is no longer a quote-unquote slave, which is really all that I care about.
Synthetic Insights just sent over the contract. I cannot thank you enough.
No problem. Hopefully this all works out for the best for everybody, and just be careful the next time you make investments, you know?
I'm happy to help.
Here, for your trouble. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll get this service contract transferred.
Thank you. I'll stay out of trouble this time.
Good luck. That whole thing was weird, but I think we made the most out of an awkward situation for everybody, because now she's technically free and not an indentured servant or anything like that, and her debts are paid. And hopefully she's learned a lesson of not, well, doing stuff like that, which is taking out shady loans and everything, because, man, can that really rack up some debt and get you in trouble? And or both. And in this case, it was definitely both. And I need to talk to you.
Pardon me, I'm dealing with damn Ilium travel bureaucracy.
Don't you hate travel bureaucracy? I mean, same, but listen, on my way in, I had overheard you talking, and I think I can help you.
Were you trying to get them to help you find this locket?
Oh, Stephen, thank you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
My daughter was young when he died. This is the only memento she has of him. Please accept this. It's much less than I would have had to pay the bureaucrats to authorize a search.
Good luck. Well, at least we were able to help somebody on this lovely area we found ourselves in. All right, let's head back to the Normandy and get a snack. Hey, Miranda, I wanted to check in on you after everything.
Thanks again, Shepard.
Of course.
Taking the time to help me with my sister. I couldn't have reached Oriana in time without your help. I'm glad Niket tried to redeem himself, for what good it did. Thank you for stopping me, Commander.
You're welcome. It's what friends are for, but is Oriana all right?
Are you happy about your sister's relocation?
She has what I wanted her to have. A normal life, and the freedom to choose her own path. And she knows she has an older sister. A friend.
Are you gonna stay in touch, or?
Are you gonna talk to her again?
I honestly don't know. For once, I haven't planned that far ahead. I'll deal with it after our mission. I have to stay focused, and she needs time to adjust to her new home.
Good. What did you guys talk about and everything, if you don't mind me asking? If it's too personal, I totally get it.
You never told me what you talked about.
I introduced myself. Her family was shocked. She adjusted quickly, of course.
Of course.
She's as smart as I am. She plays the violin, loves the Adagio movement of Nielsen's Fifth, just like I do. She wants to work in colony development. Told a joke about it. She's really funny. Something we don't share.
Sounds like you guys had a good talk, Miranda. I'm really glad you got to say hi, and I'm glad I could help.
Let me know if I can do anything else.
I think I got it from here. My father has no chance at finding her family in their new location. But thank you, Commander. My sister is safe again thanks in large part to you. I won't forget that.
Anytime, Miranda. Anytime. I'll see you around. Gonna go see if the newest members of our ship would like to say hi. Also, I should probably make sure Grunt hasn't just exploded everything. Hey, Thane.
Do you need something?
Yeah, I just wanted to say hi.
Have a few minutes to talk?
Certainly.
So, you're not a typical assassin, from what I understand, right? Or am I being presumptuous?
If you don't mind my saying, you don't really seem like an assassin.
You've spent too much time fighting thugs who think custom-painted armor makes them professionals.
Probably.
Hannah trained my body for this role since I was 6 years old.
6 years old? That's young.
You've been killing since you were 6?
Of course not. I didn't make my first kill until I was 12.
Oh, okay.
They were training me. I was not to be used and thrown away. I was an investment.
Investment sounds cold. Did it feel that way?
You were a child, not an investment.
I've given you the wrong idea. They valued me, yes, as a resource, but also as a person. They regretted their need for me.
Did they? That is interesting. What about the Hanar?
The Hanar? Excessively polite, worship the Protheans? They don't seem the type who train assassins.
Every species trains assassins. The Hanar are only unusual in that they need other species to do the killing for them.
Fair.
They have a strong grip and natural toxins, but have you ever seen one move quickly outside of water? Or fire a gun?
No, not really. That'd be a sight, though. Maybe one day. What did your parents do?
Why did your parents agree to this?
The agreement was made under the Compact. It was an honor for our family.
The Compact?
We live on the Hanar homeworld because they rescued us, some of us, from extinction. We owe them our lives. That is the Compact.
Will you tell me a little bit more about the Compact? I'm very curious about it.
What exactly are the terms of the Compact?
There are many things the Hanar can't do, even with mechanical aid. They ask Drell to assist them.
Interesting. Huh. And what about the extinction you had mentioned?
Why was your race going extinct?
Overpopulation.
Oh.
That must sound trite to you.
No.
Humans developed mass effect drive before the problem became acute. Our homeworld, Rakana, had few resources. We hadn't even developed fusion power when the soil began to fail from overuse and pollution. The Hanar found us a century ago. They sent hundreds of ships, evacuated thousands of us. Billions more had to be left behind.
So what's your world like now?
What's the state of Rakana now?
Do you read your philosophers? A man named Thomas Hobbes? When all the world is overcharged with inhabitants, then the last remedy of all is war, which provideth for every man by victory or death. As Rakana died around them, my people slaughtered each other for mouthfuls of water, crumbs of food.
That is awful, Thane. I am sorry about that. And who do you work for now, then?
But you don't kill for the Hanar anymore. You're freelance. What changed?
I was asleep for a long time, yes. I paid no attention to what my body was asked to do, but then...
Then?
Laser dot trembles on the skull. One finger twitch. He dies. Then, the smell of spice on the spring wind. Sunset-colored eyes defiant in the scope. The laser dances away. My apologies. Drell slip into memory so easily.
No, don't be sorry, but do you mind if I ask what that was? I've never seen anything like that.
Was that one of your assassinations?
Yes. Perhaps we can discuss it later.
Of course.
I've wasted too much of your time.
No, you haven't wasted any, but I understand. Thank you for chatting, Thane. It was good talking to you. Huh. I wonder if he'll tell me more about that. I should do some research. Hey, Edie, I don't want to talk too loud. You can hear me everywhere, but can you send me stuff on how Drell remember things to see if I can make sense of that? Hey, Samara.
Shepard,
I wanted to check in.
I am always happy to talk with you.
Will you tell me more about the justicars?
I'm interested in hearing more about Asari justicars.
We hold a unique place in Asari culture. Justicars are from another era. Young Asari grow up watching vids about our adventures. Pure fiction, of course. Some Asari are uncomfortable with us, but so few Justicars exist that most have never met one.
Wait, really? Why are there so few of you?
There are only a few justicars?
Few Asari wish to make the sacrifices necessary to become one of us, and the training has a high casualty rate.
Oh.
It is a life of constant danger. Throughout the entire galaxy, there are only a handful of us at any time.
That's... Wow. That's incredible, actually. And what about the code? I know you've mentioned it a few times, and I heard it mentioned just kind of out and about, but...
This code of the Justicar seems central to your life.
It is 5,000 sutras and covers every situation one can encounter. I have memorized every word. There is only the code.
Is the code flexible at all?
Sometimes justice calls for mercy.
It does not exist to bring about spiritual enlightenment. Its purpose is to punish the wicked and protect the innocent.
But what happens if an innocent person has to do something wicked to protect other innocents? Does that still mean that they should be punished? What about conflicting opinions? That has to happen, right?
The Asari I've spoken to seem conflicted about justicars.
In this age, people see shades of gray everywhere. The code of the Justicar is black and white. I might seem a hero to many, but I would kill all of them if I had to.
Interesting. How do you see the justicars, then?
What role do you think justicars have in Asari society?
I would say that the closest human equivalent is a knight-errant in your medieval lore. Perhaps mixed with a bit of samurai.
You have quite the knowledge on human history.
You know about knights errant and samurai?
When I knew I must leave Asari space again, I studied the history and morals of new species. When I was a maiden wandering the galaxy, humans had not yet arrived.
So tell me honestly, what do you think of humans?
What did your studies tell you about us?
You are more individualistic than any other species I have encountered.
Thank you.
If 3 humans are in a room, there will be 6 opinions. I like your species. I am curious to see what you will do.
That is the nicest thing. What about, killing and everything? How does that apply into the code?
What does your code say about killing?
I am compelled to kill the wicked. If a Justicar is involved, peaceful solutions are long past.
Is it without remorse, though?
You make killing sound so casual.
I remember each being I have slain. They are always in my thoughts.
That is a heavy, heavy burden to carry, Samara. I can't imagine, but thank you for talking. It was good to get to know you and learn more about the Justicars.
I should go.
I'm glad we spoke.
Me too. All right. I am not even gonna try to talk to Garrus. I am well past that stage, Garrus Vicarian. I know you can hear me. I'm gonna go feed my fish, though. They deserve my attention. Hello, little fishies. You must be hungry. There you go. Huh? Look at how cute you all are. Okay, let's see if we got any mail. I highly doubt it. But you never... Oh, wait, still alive. Detective Anaya. Greetings, Commander. Not completely sure this will get to you, but thanks again for helping me deal with Samara. The Eclipse mercs have gotten real quiet around here. My superiors are backed off too. No idea if the two are related, but hopefully the next time I meet a justicar, I can give them the respect. I can give her the respect she deserves. I still can't believe I worked a case with one of them. You're a lucky human. If I find any more data on her target, I'll pass it along. Thanks. Aw. Edie, will you just send a no problem kind of message back for me? All right. I think I owe Jack a trip to a place where she wants... Did she say she wanted to plant a bomb or something? Blow some... I could go with a good explosion. Let's go blow something up with Jack.
I forgot how much I hate this place. See the landing pad?
Yeah.
Has to be on the roof, or the vegetation would overgrow it in a few hours.
Shepard, I am picking up thermal signatures everywhere, except at your landing zone.
Really?
Something's distorting the sensors.
This was a secret Cerberus facility.
Yeah. They build their equipment to last. Assholes. It was a mistake coming back here, Shepard.
Jack, you know that you need to do this, so don't worry about it. We'll get it done, and you'll feel better when we're done.
Get a hold of yourself. It'll be okay.
I'm fine. Okay, let's get on the ground. Let's just get in there and plant the bomb in my cell. I want to watch this place burn.
No problem. I am actually very excited for a big kaboom. And then we can go to Tachanka and talk to somebody about getting Grunt some help. Because have you seen how
I never
agitated?
saw this room. I think they brought new kids in these containers.
Oh.
They were messed up and starving, but alive. Usually.
This is unbelievable.
It really is, though, Tally. Here I was complaining about Grunt and this was happening. Alright, let's see what we can find. This is so homey and welcoming. Can't imagine why anybody would ever want to
Elusive Man requested
leave.
operation logs again. He's getting suspicious.
When we get results, he won't care what we did. But if he knew...
He won't find out. The Elusive Man requested operation logs again. He's getting suspicious.
Sounds like this facility went rogue.
He didn't say what they were hiding from the Elusive Man.
No, they didn't. It's a good point. Maybe they weren't hiding anything bad, but maybe they were hiding good things. I don't know. There are many, many ways to take that statement, and without more context, we're just flying blind.
I remember escaping to this room.
Yeah?
Fighting here. I saw sunlight through the cracks in the ceiling. Only a half-dead guard between me and freedom. He was begging for his life.
I can only imagine what happened at the end of that. But Jack, the important thing to remember is you got out. Right? That's what we're gonna focus on. Do you hear that? What is that? Can't be...
We've been spotted.
Varen? What are Varen doing here?
Fly, bitch!
Okay. Jack, you didn't tell me that there'd be friends here. This should be fun.
This looks like an arena.
That's right. They used to stage fights here. Pit me against other kids. I loved it. Only time I was ever out of my cell.
What were the reasons for the fights?
What were they studying?
Hell if I know. Maybe that's how they got their kicks. I never understood anything that happened here.
I am starting to realize that none of this makes sense, and that is the only thing that actually makes sense. How often?
How often did they do this?
I was in a cell my whole life. Sometimes they took me out and made me fight. Filled me with drugs, other stuff. Time gets funny in a cell.
Yeah, I can only imagine. Was it fights to the death, or...?
Did other children die in these fights?
I was a kid, filled with drugs. I got shocked when I hesitated. Narcotics flooded my veins when I attacked.
So they conditioned you to fight.
They actually rewarded you for attacking.
I still get warm feelings during a fight.
Yeah. Yeah, let's definitely blow this place sky high, Jack.
Let's keep moving.
Hell yes.
100% on board. What about you, Tally? I definitely think the only solution to this place is blowing it the heck up. What is this one?
Security Officer Zimkel, Telton facility. The subjects are out of their cells. They're tearing the place up. Subject 0 is going to get loose. I need permission to terminate. I repeat, permission to terminate.
All subjects besides 0 are expendable. Keep Jack alive.
Understood. I'll begin the...
That's not right. I broke out when my guards disappeared. I started that riot.
Maybe there was more to it than you know.
Things might have happened that you didn't see.
The other kids attacked me, the guards attacked me, the automated systems attacked me. That doesn't leave lots of room for interpretation.
No, it doesn't. But it sounds like things went out of control, and the question is, why did they go out of control? If they're claiming it wasn't you, and you thought it was you, then there is an answer in the middle there somewhere, and I'd like to know what it is.
This place is supposed to be empty. Who the fuck shot that Baron?
I don't know.
It's a fresh kill.
Yeah. Makes you a little nervous, right? Because who's been in here but us? This place should be long abandoned. But I guess we have company.